Have you ever looked around at your life and felt like something wasn't quite right? Like you were following invisible rules you never agreed to? Like there's a script you're performing, but you never auditioned for the role? That feeling you can't explain, it's not a glitch, it's a signal. Because what if I told you that most of your thoughts aren't even yours? What if I told you that you've been living in a mental cage, not built by iron or walls, but by illusions? You've been trained to obey it, believe in it, defend it. But tonight, we're going to break the lock. Because this is how you escape. Stay with me. Because everything you're about to hear, your mind is going to resist. And that's exactly why you must keep listening. It starts early, before you even had language, before you could reason. The world started shaping you. Rewards for obedience, punishments for curiosity. They told you what to believe, what to fear, what to chase, and slowly, silently, the walls began to rise, brick by brick, thought by thought. And the strangest part, you thanked them for it, because in exchange for comfort, you gave up truth. In exchange for fitting in, you gave up freedom. But you didn't notice, because the cage was built inside your mind, a perfect illusion of choice, built on borrowed thoughts. Think about it. How often do you question your desires? The things you think you want, are they truly yours, or are they echoes? Echoes of advertisements, of parental warnings, of past shame. Your dreams were handed to you like a costume, and you've been performing ever since, smiling on cue, reacting predictably, chasing goals like a wind-up toy. They told you to be successful. They never told you what success actually means. They told you to be happy, but happiness was sold in plastic bottles, career titles, and filtered pictures. So you ran, chasing satisfaction like a shadow on the wall. But shadows don't stay, and neither did your peace. The truth is, your mind was hijacked, and you didn't even notice. It doesn't want you to notice, because the moment you do, the entire illusion crumbles. You see, the cage isn't real, but your belief in it is, and that belief has kept you small, obedient, safe, silent, but not free. Never free. Look closer at your life. Why do you keep repeating the same arguments? Why do the same types of people hurt you? Why do your dreams collapse before they begin? It's not bad luck. It's a loop, a mental algorithm feeding you the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same stories, over and over. It feels familiar, so you trust it. But familiarity is not truth. It's just repetition. And repetition is how the cage stays closed. Let's go deeper. Have you ever tried to sit in silence? Not meditate, just sit. No phone, no TV, no to-do list. Just you and your thoughts, unfiltered. Terrifying, isn't it? That discomfort, that itch to distract yourself. That's the cage protecting itself, because stillness is dangerous. Stillness reveals. And what it reveals is this: your mind is loud because it's afraid you'll hear what's underneath it. Beneath the noise is not emptiness, it's the unconditioned self, the pure awareness, the wellspring of your unique purpose that was buried under layers of adopted identities. This isn't just about introspection. It's about reclaiming your intrinsic sovereignty. But truth cannot compete with constant distraction, and your mind knows it. Here's the part you're not supposed to know. The cage is not keeping you inside. It's keeping something out. The real you. The part of you that's unshaken by opinions. The part of you that existed before you had a name. Before you learned fear. The one who truly is. The one who watches. That silent observer behind every thought, every feeling, every story. That is who you really are. And it doesn't need fixing. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't need to prove anything. It just needs space to breathe. But your mind is terrified of that space. It fears its own obsolescence. Because the moment you realize you are not your thoughts, your mind loses its power, its control, its very definition of itself. So it fights back with doubt, with procrastination, with the sudden urge to grab your phone. This is stupid. I already know this. It won't work for me. Those voices aren't truth. They are the echoes of a dying system, desperate to maintain its dominance. Their defense. They're the bars of the cage, rattling, screaming, trying to stay relevant. Don't believe them. Just notice them. Because noticing is the key. The moment you observe the mind, you separate from it. And when you separate from it, you're free. Freedom doesn't look like fireworks. It's not a grand external revolution. It looks like stillness, like finally breathing, without guilt, like saying no, without apologizing, like walking away, without needing to explain. It looks like presence, unfiltered, unplanned, raw. It feels like peace that doesn't depend on outcomes, a peace that can't be stolen by someone else's opinion. That's what waits for you, outside the cage. But you can't reach it by force. You escape, not by fighting the bars, but by seeing through them. You're not broken. You were just conditioned. You're not lost. You were just told not to trust your own compass. You're not weak. You were just never taught how to sit with your own power. But now you see it. Now you feel it. That whisper inside you, the one that says there's more. It's not your imagination. It's your authentic self, trying to break through the constructed identity. It's your awakening, and it's already begun. So what do you do now? Don't run. Don't fix. Just watch. Watch the thoughts. Watch the patterns. Watch the stories. Unravel. Don't resist them. Just see them. Allow them to be. Because what you see clearly, without judgment, loses power over you. It simply is. And you are the awareness of it. Let the mind scream. Let the doubts swirl. Let the fears rise like smoke. You don't need to fight them. You don't need to analyze them. You just need to remember you are not them. You are the one watching. The silent, eternal space in which all these transient phenomena appear. And that awareness is your escape. It is your true nature. This is the turning point. You can go back to sleep, scroll away, check your notifications, forget everything you just heard, and let the cage pull you back into its familiar comfort. Or you can commit. You can choose to step into the discomfort of liberation. This is not just a video, it's a doorway. And the next step isn't just a click. It's a declaration of your freedom. Watch it try to escape. Watch it judge. Watch it perform. Then pause. And in that pause, something cracks. A beam of light enters, and the cage begins to dissolve. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about unbecoming who you were trained to be, shedding the layers of false identity, returning to the one who's been silently waiting beneath all the noise, the one who is already whole. You don't need permission. You don't need a ritual. You just need to remember. You are already free. You always were. And now that you see the cage, you'll never forget it. You'll feel it. Every time you shrink yourself to please others. Every time you silence your truth to keep the peace. Every time you chase something just to feel enough. That pressure in your chest, that gnawing dissatisfaction, that's the real you, asking to be let out, demanding its rightful place. Let it out, because the world doesn't need more perfection. It doesn't need more conformity. It needs more presence. It needs more authenticity. And presence begins when illusion ends. So if this opens something in you, don't just watch, act. The journey of true self-discovery starts now. Click the link below to access the next crucial step in dismantling your mental cage. This isn't just about understanding. It's about embodying your freedom. Your authentic life is waiting. Your freedom is waiting. And the cage, it only works if you keep pretending you don't see it. Stop pretending.